I would go out from that point of view thing, and this video is gonna be more like, you know, maybe you need somebody out there you can watch. Like, I'm hoping my channel. I want to help people. First of all, I want to help people like get together and stop this texting all the time, and stop this sort of just stop and think, and get together, really get together. So where I live in the north, I think we can act here if we want to, but nobody gets together. And I was out west, and there's a difference, a big difference. All right, people tended to like, if I was the lone guy and there was a group of people, they would come to me, hey man. And they did. Within a day, I had like 30 friends or 20 friends. I was playing Ultimate Frisbee with 20 guys within 5 minutes walking onto a public park. I sat down, they asked me to come join me. Here on the East Coast. The Northeast, I assume this is the way it is the whole East Coast. It just kind of how it was in Florida wasn't even like this. But here, just the Northeast, you people just, I mean, you people are. You're mostly white, I know that. But goddamn, I mean, I'm a white guy too. I'll go to Pschycology Park here in Stanford. I can beat it all day long, and no one's going to come up to me out of the group and say, hey, come on, join us. Now, in Colorado, they did that. And then everywhere else I know they do it. But not here. And granted, I got friends here, but, making new friends around here, it's getting harder, not easier. It's gotten harder. I mean, people just befriend each other here. And they use people here. And in Stanford, Connecticut, holy shit do they want to use you, these local yokels. Use you for anything they can. Anyway, but if you people want to live on your own, hey, you're on your own in the world. If you want to do something real around New York City, around your little polluted little city of yours, which most likely trucks ain't going to be coming forever with all your shit that you need in life. I live in the tri-state area. I mean, all the shit you people need. You're adding the pollution even more and more, but the more you shop, the more you pollute. Don't you know that? Christ, in Stanford alone, I haven't seen more shopping during the day. I happen to not work during the day, so I see it. But damn, do you shop? The wives around here and the shopping. You need a Suburban just so you can carry all this shit home with you. That's why you drive them, right? Is that what I've always wondered? What is one woman in a Suburban doing? Or a Yukon? She's never even been to the Yukon. She never would go there. Well, now I know. It's for shopping. Since I live right across the street from this within eyesight of the Ridgeway Shopping Center in Stanford, Connecticut. I mean, it is the shopping center of the world. I see New York places. Where are they coming from to this place? Well, there's a Marshall's there. There's a Bed Bath Beyond. There's a Red Barn or a Dress Barn. All the cheapest places to shop on the planet. And there's a freaking Modell's, which of all the places you want to buy shit cheap, that's where you go. Since everyone's going cheap now. Oh, not everything in those places is bad. I'm not putting it down. But Bed Bath Beyond's not cheap. But boy, do people shop. And it's not just rich people. It's just everybody, anybody. What's just shopping? Trying to have what she has. I gotta get what she got. I got what she got. He need what he got. I gotta have what he got. Well, he got one of those. Oh, I gotta have one of those. Well, there's your rich men that don't care about the earth, that think that the earth is just fine, and you're buying from them. And 90% of us are supposedly like, what? Together on this, and the 10% are alone in on this? Well, it seems like the 10% are beating us pretty easily. If the 90% want to say when it comes to money, get together on anything, well, stop shopping so much. You'll see the 10% drop out from under us. Stop buying so much. Become sellers. Don't be buyers. Be sellers. Don't be the buyer. Be the seller. Don't let psychology get you to go buy things. I don't believe in psychology. See, I don't listen to it. Psychology doesn't get to me because Larry Conju, when I was young, tried to get in my head. So nothing gets in my head like that. That psychiatric whatever bullshit. And they use psychology to sell to people all the time. Psychology is used. Almost every corporation has psychologists working for them in the sales and marketing department. I mean, granted, there are people there too that design the websites and design do the commercials and the actors and the commercial and all that. There's lots of other people that go into making commercial, but there's psychology behind it too. There's psychology behind almost everything in this country that we do around the world and that we do here. All right? And I want you to understand some of the psychology behind everything that goes on in this world. As far as like the United States goes and the English go, especially the English. Oh, psychology and psychiatry. That's something that's very English too. And very much German. And during the Hitler days, the German and English psychologists, both of them, I don't think the English weren't in on it. The whole Hitler thing. No, they both helped along with it. They both helped out very much. German psychologists or psychiatrists and German psychiatrists helped out a lot with getting those Jews to do what they wanted them to do. Because a group that large would have fought back most of the time. And Freud studied people in large groups. You really can't study an individual one-on-one, tell them what's wrong with them. See people in large groups, and psychiatrists don't do that anymore. I do it. I'm a study of people. I study them in groups. I'd rather study 9 people at a poker table when I'm the 10th. I'm a better study of those 9 people than I am of any one man one-on-one. Playing one-on-one poker is tough. Heads up. When it gets to be heads up, it's any man's game. Talk about luck. But when it's a group of 10, a cash game, or more, guess what? Now psychology plays into it. Okay? But one-on-one, less psychology and more luck. Math. All right? And that's true. That's why one-on-one is so difficult. And in the end, when you're in a tournament, you don't care when it comes down to that, who wins. Granted, you want the ring, you're going to do your hardest, and whoever has the most patience usually wins. In one-on-one, heads up. Whoever has the most patience. It boils down to that kind of thing, really. Who has the most patience, who's going to wait it out. And the money thing is not a big difference. So it's really just the ring that's going to make the difference. But the money thing, either one will take the money. The money's going to go, thank you very much for the work involved. This is, what is it, 5 days to win, like. That's good money. Most poker players, they didn't start out rich. Let's put it that way. Anyway. But, you know, but that's the video, though, for now. But remember, we're into this. Psychology and how it's used in television. How it's used to sell you things. To sell you on the idea of things. And how it's used by your government. How it's used by your sales and marketing teams all around this country. I'm going to play a few commercials while I do it so I can point out certain things that they're doing in the commercial that are the sales pitch. Hey, my grandfather was a door-to-door salesman. He invented a couple things and he sold them door-to-door. Now, as a door-to-door salesman, and I've done that kind of thing too. I've been a salesman. Well, as a salesman, I'm a pretty damn good salesman. I mean, a hardware store I used to work at called me back to come back to work for them. They called me up one day. They said, Jeff, please come. Like on the weekends, at least during the days, help us out, sell a few things for us. You were the best salesman we had. You sold more scrap than anybody else. Well, I'm just honest. I'm an honest salesman. I'm not going to sell you something you don't need. And I believe in the product they sell. That's all there is to it. But I know the gimmicks. And I'll give them to you as we hear them. We'll hear a few gimmicks, and I'll give them to you. Let me see if I can get a gimmick going for you. But I can't really. Not now. When the gimmicks start coming. More videos. The next video will have a few gimmicks in it. Okay? Okay, dokie.